Hello everyone. Most of students were asking how to find out the factors of the given polynomial, given multinomial or trinomial. So see how to do. If power is 3 or more than 3, then we will go with this method. If power is only 2, then we can find out the factors by splitting the middle term. But here the power is more than 2, so we need to use 3 methods here, total 3 methods. The first method will be remainder theorem. I hope you all know the remainder theorems. Second, we will go with long division method. And the third is splitting the middle term. Clear? So first we'll go with remainder theorem. I hope you all know the remainder theorem. So the first method, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Correct? So here I'll put the value x equals to 1. We need to put value 1. If not equivalent to 0, then we'll put minus 1. If not, then 2 minus 2. In that way we'll put the values. I hope in most of question you will get the answers with 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 3 or minus 3, not more than that. Okay, so we'll start with 1. So 1 cube minus 2 multiply 1 square minus 1 and plus 2. Cube of 1 will be 1 only. Square of 1 is 1. So 2 multiply by 1 minus 1 plus 2. So 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. 2 and 2 deducted. Minus 1 plus 1 is also cut. Answer is 0. So when we getting the answer equivalent to 0 means the value which satisfies the equation, that will be our first factor. So when x was equals to 1, so obviously the factor will be x minus 1. Clear? Now we'll find the next factors. So what was our question? Question was x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So this question will be divided by this factor x minus 1. I hope you all know how to divide, which we have learned already in class 8th. X cube, the first term will be divided by this first term. So x cube, I can write x into x divide by x, because my first term was x. Here x and x deducted, so x square. So my first answer is x square. Now this x square will be multiplied by this whole number x minus 1. X square multiplied by x will be x cube, x square minus 1, so obviously it will be minus x square only. X cube minus x square. If there is no numerical coefficient with this variable, we'll put 1. To make it easy, if we are not putting 1, then also it is okay. But to make it easy, I am putting here 1. Now, we'll change the sign. Here it is with the plus sign, so I'll change it into minus. Here it is in minus sign, so I'll change it into plus. Plus minus, obviously minus, x cube, 0. Minus plus, again minus. 2 minus 1 will be 1 only, so minus 1x square. Sign of greater number, obviously, minus x plus 2. Now minus 1x square divided by x, the first term. So here minus 1. Now minus 1, sorry, x again, minus 1x. Fine. Now minus 1x will be multiplied by x minus 1 only. So here it will be minus x square, minus minus will be plus x. So minus x square plus x. Again need to change the sign. Minus will be changed into plus, plus will be changed into minus. Minus plus will be minus, x square minus x square, 0. Minus minus will be plus, x and x, so obviously minus 2x. Plus 2. Now minus 2x divided by x, same way if I'll divide it, I'll get minus 2. Now minus 2 again multiplied by this number, so it will be minus 2x plus 2. Need to change the sign. 2x minus 2x will be 0, 2 minus 2 0. Here remainder must be equivalent to 0. If it is not, it means we have made some mistake here or maybe in remainder theorem. So if remainder is not equivalent to 0, so check your whole method. Fine. So till now we have done two methods. The first is remainder theorem, the second is long division method. Now we need to go for the splitting the middle term. Now this term means this quotient, the answer which we got from dividation, this term, this polynomial will be splitted into middle term. So I got the answer x square minus 1x minus 2. That was only our answer. Correct? So splitting the middle term. How to split it? 1 multiplied by 2 is 2 only. Now we'll write all the factors of 2. So only 2 cases are possible, 1 multiplied by 2 and 2 multiplied by 1. Whatever cases are possible we'll write here, and then we'll choose one case which satisfies this equation. How to check that which equation is satisfying? We'll check by just minus or plus these two terms. If we are getting the middle term, then means that one case is only satisfying here, so we'll take that one digits only. So 2 and 1, if I'll plus it, I'm getting 3, not equivalent to middle term. But if I'll minus it, 2 minus 1, I'm getting 1 which is equivalent to the middle term. So this is only my digits which I need to take. So x square, this is minus 2, split into two terms. The first is 2, second is 1. We can take it in any sequence. We can take it for 1 as first and 2 as second, or 2 first, 1 second, any sequence we can take. Fine. Now the sign which is here in the equation, will put it on the bigger digit. So I have mentioned here minus. X is a variable here, so I'll put x with both the terms. Now by minusing both the digits, I'm getting the middle term. That's why I need to minus the digits here. So for minusing, I need both the sign must be different. So if it is minus, so here it should be plus. Clear? Now we need to find out the common between these two terms and these two terms. Fine. So x square, I can write x into x. 2x, I can write 2 into x. For my conveniency or for student conveniency, I just advise to make a bracket here. Okay. Now 1 into x and minus 2. Clear? So now x and x obviously common. So I have written here x. The remaining terms x minus 2, x from here, 2 from here, minus was there. Now here nothing is common. When nothing is common, so we can take 1 as common. Correct? So I am taking 1 as common. Now what is the remaining term? X minus 2. Now can you see x minus 2 and x minus 2 is same. So we'll write it 1. X plus 1, we'll write this once. This one x and this is plus 1. Okay. So these two terms are also factor of the given question, and first factor we have already found here, x minus 1. So this is also our one of the factor, x minus 1. So these three factors are possible for the given term, that is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Okay.